I'm Debbie Bell-Hosking for FinextraTV here at Cybos in London, and I'm talking to Heather Lee of SWIFT. Hello, Heather.
Hello.
We're chatting about compliance.
Yes.
So in your opinion, how do you feel the industry is stepping up to meet the demands of compliance in real time?
I think that's a really interesting question because the move to real time in payments is a nascent trend. And so I think we're only just beginning to understand what that means from a compliance perspective. In the old model of correspondent banking, there was a lack of transparency around where a payment was or how long it might take to be delivered. But what that actually meant for compliance was that they might have days or hours to investigate an alert. And if we move to real time, then how does that actually affect the processes that they are so used to doing? And how do they move those processes to real time as well? So I think we're just beginning to understand what it means. But one of the areas we have been looking at is the idea of pre-validation or front-loading some of the checks that you do on a payment to ensure straight-through processing.
So will ISO 20022 improve efficiency, do you think?
Up to 10% of payments are stopped for compliance reasons, and poor quality and missing data is a big reason behind that. With ISO 20022, the data is richer and it's better structured as well. So what that means from a compliance point of view is some really great things. First of all, better structured data means that you have less need for entity resolution and you have less false positives. It also means that richer data will give you better compliance outcomes. And from an AI and machine learning point of view, what that means is that you're able to leverage the techniques of today based on the better data that you have to use as well. So we really see ISO 20022 as a great thing for compliance.
And what do you think the value of a utility-based approach would be, and how does that affect or have an impact on compliance professionals?
When you take a step back and you look at the entire transaction flow, you'll see that there's actually a lot of duplication in a payment along the way. So what that means from a compliance perspective is that if you have 3 banks in a chain, they will screen that payment at least 4 times along the chain because they screen it on the way out of one bank, in and out of the next, and into the other. And so what that means as well is that if the payment is stopped, they'll investigate the alert at least 4 times, and 99.95% of the time that's actually a false positive. So it's actually a highly inefficient process. Utilities will help optimize this, we believe, because the creation of best practices means that we can elevate the standard of compliance across the network. It also means that you can mitigate the risk more effectively too, and mutualize the cost of technology through a utility model. So we really see a lot of benefits to moving to the utility approach. Financial crime is across borders, and to fight it we need to be collaborative, and a utility really helps that happen.
Heather, thank you so much. It's great to chat to you, and thanks for your insight on compliance.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.